Hello guys, trust you're doing fantastic. In today's video we're going to be looking at gray code. Now gray code uses the logic behind the XOR gate in logic gate operation. Now this is a symbol of how the XOR gate looks like. You have the X and then you have the OR gate combined together. So this is a combination of two logic gates. Now let's give a scenario where you have two inputs. Now this takes in two inputs and then gives one single output. We have AB, A, the input of A, we have the possible combination for these two inputs A and B is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. These are the possible combinations for these two inputs in this kind of gate, which is called the XOR gate. Now if you have 0, 0 is going to output 0, 0, 1 is going to output 1, 1, 0 is going to output 1, and 1, 1 is going to output 0. So what that means is that each time you have same combination, you're going to have 0. Then the other case is that for any situation where you have a combination of on, it means the result is going to be on, is going to be 1. So this is the principle behind the XOR gate. Now the gray code is also known as unit distance code and the reflective code. This is what gray code is all about. So let's see how we can put this into practice when it comes to gray code. Alright, so let's begin. We have a decimal column which is 1, 0 down to 15. Right, so that will give us 0 down to 15. Alright, so we also have for the binary column, and we also have for the gray column. So from the binary column we'll be able to get the gray column. So let's see how we can derive these values for the gray column. Now we have the binary, so let's begin with 0 for the decimal, and let the binary representation for this is going to be 0, 0, 0, 0, because we're considering 0 to 15, which is more like an hexadecimal, and the maximum or the minimum number of bits required to represent hexadecimal in binary is going to be 4, because 4 bits gives us a maximum of the bit we can get, or the decimal we can get value is going to be a maximum of 15, which will give us 1, 1, 1, 1. So in this case, let's just go straight to this topic, which is the gray code. For 0 represented in binary or 4 bits is going to be 0, 0, 0, 0. Now we're using 4 bits because we're considering hexadecimal, which is 0 to 15. The maximum number in hexadecimal is 15, while the minimum is 0. So in this case, we're going to represent hexadecimal with 4 bits in binary. So 0 is going to give us a complete 0 in 4 bits. Now let's derive the gray code value. All we need to do is we take the first value, the first digit, which is 0, and then we begin to perform the operation of the XOR. So 0 and 0 of XOR is going to give us 0. 0 and 0 of XOR is going to give us 0. 0 and 0 of XOR is going to give us 0. Now let's go over to 1. We have 0, 0, 0, 1 in binary. To get the gray code, we're going to take the first value, which is going to be 0. Now the second one, we're going to say 0 XOR 0 will give us 0. 0 XOR 0 will give us a 0. And 0 XOR 1 is going to give us 1. Let's go back to 2. 2 is going to be 0, 0, 1, 0. We'll take the first digit, which is 0, and then we'll begin to perform the XOR operation. 0 XOR 0 is 0. 0 XOR 1 is going to be 1. 1 XOR 0 is going to be 1. Alright, so it will carry out the same procedure for the rest of the value following the same pattern, this is what we're going to get. So for 3, the binary for the gray code is we're going to get this. For 4, binary of 4 for gray code, we're going to get this. For 5, we're going to get this. And then for the gray code equivalent, we'll get this. Right? So this is how we're going to continue until we get to the final part, which is 15. Right? So for 15, the binary for 15 is 1111. And then the gray code is going to be this. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take the first digit is going to be 1. Then the second one, we're going to say 1 XOR 1 is going to be 0. 1 XOR 1 is going to be 0. And 1 XOR 1 is going to be 0. So this is how this is being done. So this is a very simple and straightforward. Once you understand the operation behind the gray code, converting the binary to gray code, this is pretty straightforward. So at this point, it means you have gotten sufficient knowledge in gray code. So I'm going to encourage you to pay attention to the subsequent videos in this channel. Alright then, enjoy this video. Bye.